You are about to see a test most fragrance retailers hope you never perform. 3 bottles, the exact same perfume. One purchased from Amazon, one from Sephora, one from Macy's. Same fragrance, same concentration, same advertised size. At least, that is what the labels said. What happened when we compared the packaging, checked the batch codes, measured longevity, and tracked the dry down over 8 hours was far more revealing than expected, because one bottle clearly outperformed the others. And the biggest surprise was not the winner. It was how many buyers assume all retail channels are equal, when the reality is far more complicated. Most buyers never find out. Today, you will see where the fragrance industry creates confusion, where your money is actually safest, and which retailer delivered the strongest overall result. By the time this video ends, you will know exactly where to buy your next bottle with confidence. Most buyers assume that if a fragrance is authentic, it should perform exactly the same regardless of where it is purchased. That sounds reasonable. After all, if a bottle leaves the same manufacturer, how different could the experience be? The reality is more complicated. For this test, we purchased the same luxury fragrance from Amazon, Sephora, and Macy's. All 3 bottles were factory sealed, all 3 carried matching concentration labels, all 3 appeared authentic at first glance. When we checked the batch codes, the first difference emerged. The Sephora bottle was produced 9 months before purchase. The Macy's bottle was approximately 14 months old. The Amazon bottle was nearly 22 months old. That does not automatically mean a problem exists. Many fragrances remain stable for years when stored properly. But storage conditions matter. A fragrance sitting in a climate-controlled warehouse behaves differently from one moving through multiple third-party fulfillment centers. Independent fragrance consultants often point to heat exposure as one of the biggest factors affecting perceived performance. Even a perfectly authentic fragrance can smell flatter if storage conditions have been inconsistent. Then came the wear test. The Sephora bottle projected strongly for roughly 2 hours before settling into a moderate scent bubble. The Macy's bottle performed similarly, but maintained slightly better presence after the 4th hour. The Amazon bottle opened noticeably softer and reached skin scent territory almost 90 minutes earlier. Not dramatic, but measurable. The hidden detail is that authenticity and freshness are not the same thing. Most buyers focus exclusively on counterfeits while ignoring storage history, and that changes everything. The verdict so far: authenticity matters, but freshness may matter more than most buyers realize. But that is where the story changes. Most consumers believe department stores and beauty retailers receive identical inventory. The assumption sounds logical. Large fragrance houses distribute products through authorized channels. Therefore, every retailer should offer essentially the same experience. Not always. Large chains operate through different inventory systems. Some products move rapidly, others sit. A fragrance that sells out every few weeks rarely has time to age significantly in storage. A slower-moving bottle may remain in inventory for over a year before reaching a customer. This became visible during packaging inspection. The Sephora bottle showed the cleanest presentation. Cellophane tension was consistent. Box corners remained sharp. Internal support inserts felt firm. The Macy's bottle looked nearly identical, though minor shelf wear suggested longer storage. The Amazon bottle arrived in perfect condition externally, but the internal packaging showed subtle signs of movement during transit. Nothing alarming, yet longtime collectors often note that presentation details can reveal how inventory has traveled through distribution networks. Perfumers who have worked inside major fragrance houses frequently mention that product handling after manufacturing receives far less attention from consumers than formulation itself. And that is the question nobody's asking. Not whether the fragrance is authentic, whether it has been treated well from factory to vanity.
The verdict here is straightforward. Authorized retailers tend to provide more predictable inventory handling than marketplace-driven channels. Now, here is what most people miss. Most shoppers think price determines value. In reality, value comes from the relationship between price, freshness, service, and risk. At the time of testing, the retail pricing differences were surprisingly small. The Macy's bottle sold for approximately 5% less than Sephora during a promotional event. Amazon undercut both by roughly 12%. That sounds attractive, until you calculate the trade-off. If a fragrance performs 20% weaker because of age or storage variables, that discount becomes less meaningful, especially for buyers focused on luxury fragrances. Women who spend $180 on a bottle are rarely searching for the absolute lowest price. They are purchasing an experience. Performance matters. Confidence matters. Consistency matters. This is why serious collectors often separate discount from value. A lower purchase price only wins when the product experience remains equal. During blind wear testing, several participants consistently preferred the Macy's and Sephora samples during the dry down phase, between hours 3 and 6. The Amazon sample was still pleasant, still authentic, and still recognizable, but it lacked some of the richness present in the others. The difference was subtle, yet repeatable. That is important.
Because subtle differences are exactly what experienced fragrance lovers notice. And this is the detail the industry would prefer stayed buried. The winner is not necessarily the retailer with the lowest price, nor is it automatically the retailer with the highest prestige. The real winner is the retailer delivering the freshest inventory with the most consistent handling practices. In this specific test, Macy's edged out Sephora by a narrow margin due to slightly stronger mid-stage performance and competitive pricing. Sephora finished an extremely close second because of excellent presentation and freshness. Amazon placed third, not because the bottle was fake, but because performance consistency lagged behind the authorized retail competitors. That surprises many buyers, but the evidence was difficult to ignore. Here is something most fragrance buyers discover too late. Buying the perfume is only half the decision. Knowing where to buy it is what protects your investment. The difference between a fresh bottle and an older bottle can completely change your experience. That is why serious collectors pay attention to details most shoppers ignore. Retailer reputation, inventory turnover, storage practices, and batch information. Those details rarely appear in advertisements, but they matter. And they are exactly the kind of topics we investigate on this channel every week. So, which retailer won? In this test, Macy's delivered the strongest overall balance of freshness, performance, and value. Sephora finished extremely close behind. Amazon offered the lowest price, but not the strongest overall fragrance experience. That is the answer. But the bigger lesson matters more. If your priority is maximum consistency, then buy through established authorized retailers with strong inventory turnover. If your priority is finding occasional discounts, then marketplace platforms can work, but only when you understand the added variables. If your priority is getting the best possible fragrance performance, then always investigate batch age and storage history before looking at
price. That framework will save you money and disappointment. The most expensive mistake is not buying the wrong fragrance. It is assuming every bottle follows the same journey from factory to customer, when the reality is very different. What serious collectors already understand is that where you buy can matter almost as much as what you buy. Now I am curious, have you ever purchased the same fragrance from 2 different retailers and noticed a difference in performance, projection, or longevity? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. If this changed how you think about buying luxury fragrances, hit like and subscribe. There is a lot more where this came from.